Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. You amazing, beautiful, wonderful people. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. I was then about to say Saturday, but I could just called it in time. You know me. I always know what time it is, what day it is. Anyway, you're looking absolutely amazing, by the way. And we're gonna just do a quick video because I know you've got other things to do, just on Jay Slater. A few people had reached out to me by email and said, can you give an update on Jay Slater, please? What's going on? So I thought I'd jump on and do it for you. There isn't a great deal happening. Bit of information, we'll touch on it, and then you can go and get on with your day. Not going to do like 3 and 4 hour lives on it. That would be silly. So here we go. So the first one is that a close pal of missing teenager Jay Slater says he could hear his friend slipping on rocks on their last call. So this is apparently new information that's come out. Someone who had spoken to Jay in sort of before he went off grid, if you like, and seemingly saying that he could tell he went off-roading on his feet. So it says, speaking on ITV's this morning, Brad Hargreaves, 19, who travelled with Jay on their holidays to Tenerife, said, that's how I knew he went off-road, because, you know, when you walk on gravel or whatever it is, you know what I mean, stones. Brad explained he was on the phone walking down a road and he'd gone over a little bit. Not a big drop, but a tiny little drop. And he was going down and he said, I'll ring you back, because I think someone else was ringing him. As the search for Jay enters its 12th day, an expert has warned that several tourists vanish in Tenerife and are never found. SOS disappeared in Tenerife coordinator Santiago Carlos Martin said there are many who have disappeared in the Canary Islands and the number has increased since the pandemic. Brilliant. Tenerife has the second highest number of missing people in the whole of Spain. I'm glad that's not the part I'm going to then. According to figures from the Spanish Ministry of the Interior, between 2020 and 2023, at least 460 adults went missing in the Canary Islands from a population of just 2.2 million. 460 adults. That's a big number of people who just vanish off the face of the planet, isn't it? It comes after a grim admission by a local that it could take months for police to find a body for those missing in the mountains. The woman named Anita said people go missing in these areas every summer. There you go. So it's just going over the timeline, and the latest on the timeline, which was not that long ago, about 20 minutes ago, just says donations flooded in after GoFundMe appeal. Get Jay Slater home was set up by Lucy Law, his friend, last person to speak to him, and by Friday more than £40,000 had been raised, which has caused a few people to not be too happy because of Jay's past, obviously. But at the end of the day, he's a young kid, he's missing, and look, whether you like what he did in the past or not, I don't think any of us would want him to come to any harm without us knowing, you know, his family concluding what has happened, you know what I mean? It's horrible, isn't it? You've got to think about it from the family, the mum's perspective. You know, I won't wish that on anyone, not to lose a child or something to happen and you never even know what has happened. But this is the last piece of information. They basically want to do a huge search, and they're giving people till 8 p.m. tonight to join. So it says officials said the search will take place on Saturday in the village of Masca, with volunteers asked to contact the police before 8 p.m. tonight if they want to join. Police in Tenerife have called for volunteers to take part in a large-scale search for missing British teenager Jay Slater. Officials said it would take place on Saturday in the village of Masca on the Spanish island. In a statement, police said the Guardia Civil prepares and coordinates a large search to find the young British man missing in the village of Masca. The collaboration of all those volunteer associations is requested. Civil protection, firefighters, etc., and even private volunteers who are experts in the abrupt search terrain. The massive search will be carried out on Saturday the 29th of June from 9 a.m. Bearing in mind that this is an abrupt, rocky area full of unevenness and with a multitude of ravines, paths and roads, the collaboration of all those associations of volunteers who can help in this said that is intended to be carried out in the directed and coordinated manner is requested, the statement said. And this is just some pictures of the terrain that we're talking about. You can see how people could potentially, especially after a skinful, go out for a walk and end up getting into difficulty in this sort of terrain. Fall and roll down somewhere and end up jammed between some rocks, perhaps. Police said volunteers call the Guardia Civil before 8 p.m. this evening if they want to join the search. There's a picture of the Oswald Whistle Lancashire lad, just there, 19-year-old bricklaying apprentice who had gone to Spain to the NRG music festival. Let's bring that back. Look, I hope the guy's found, regardless of his past. I'm not interested in his past, you know. He's hopefully he'll learn from it. Will he learn from it? Will he not? Has it had his? Who knows? Who knows? All I do know is there's a young lad missing, and his family want to know where he is, and that's what's important. The only thing that I know, there's a lot of rumours, and I don't want to jump on the rumour mill. I know I'm one for doing that sometimes, but I don't see the point in this. I just want him found. Just want him found. I'm sure most people out there do want him found as well. So that's just a quick update, just a short one. I'm back again tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled. If you haven't seen my Idaho 4 doc video, they were released after the court session that we did live, and that's just given the Idaho 4 court date, which is the 2nd of June, and that's going to run for 3 months, which is a massive, massive trial. And thinking about a 3-month trial, it's leading me to wonder what is going to take them so long. This case obviously isn't a slam dunk, is it? And we're going to be talking about that over the weekend, and we're going to be live together on Sunday. If you want to join me, join me. I do hope you have a good weekend. Let me know what you're up to in the comments down below, and I will catch you all in the next one.